KSJE is a listener-supported radio station licensed to San Juan College in Farmington, New Mexico. We're thrilled to be able to offer new, innovative, and unique programming. But we need your help. See all the ways you can support KSJE by going to our website at ksje.com/support. This is 90.9 FM, KSJE, Farmington, New Mexico.
Tune in for Philosophy Talk, the program that questions everything
except your intelligence.
Coming up, what do we owe future generations?
Well, for one thing, we owe them a habitable planet.
But they don't even exist yet. Why worry about them?
But we're grateful to previous generations for everything they did for us.
Yeah, but the past is over, Josh. The future isn't here.
Not yet, but it's coming.
What do we owe future generations? Next time on Philosophy Talk.
Listen to Philosophy Talk today at noon on KSJE 90.9 FM, Farmington. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, your community hospital with a rich heritage that dates back to before New Mexico was a state. We've been improving the health of the Four Corners since 1910. As a nonprofit hospital, San Juan Regional Medical Center is a values-driven organization. We strive to deliver on our mission to personalize health care and create vitality and enthusiasm in healing. We are here for you when you need us, offering a comprehensive range of inpatient, outpatient, and emergency care services. Eleven minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Tuesday morning, everybody, the 11th day of the 12th month of December 11th, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin. Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM. And good morning to our viewers who are watching us through our visual radio technology on the KSJE Facebook page and YouTube channel. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Coming up in just a moment, my guest this morning, Audra Winters, is going to be here, the President and CEO of the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. And I don't think it's a secret any longer that Audra is going to be leaving the chamber in the new year, and so if you have a special message for Audra, we invite you to share that on our Facebook page, and she'll be able to see that this morning, and we hope that you'll be able to do that. But she will be missed, and I'll be talking with her about that and more in just a few moments, everybody. But that's our guest this morning. And then we will take a visit to the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter, as we do every Tuesday, to check on the animals available for adoption this week. Our Adopt a Pet Tuesday segment coming up this morning at about 8:55. Don't forget, Mick Hess is here, roving with the arts. That is not a picture of Mick Hess. That is actually Frederick Handel. And Mick is playing some of his music, some holiday music from the Messiah for us today on Roving with the Arts at 9 a.m. here on KSJE. And, of course, we invite you to connect with us on any and all social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook, of course. You can follow us on Twitter. We have two Twitter feeds. One is more news-oriented, KSJE_news, or at KSJE. Subscribe to our brand new channel on YouTube so you don't miss any of these visual radio programs that we produce each and every day. And, of course, the KSJE page on Instagram. We hope you'll find us there as well. Well, as I mentioned, my guest in the studio this morning, back for her regular visit, but we're not going to have too many more of these with you, I'm sorry to say, is Audra Winters. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. It's good to have you here. And the cat is out of the bag, right?
The cat is out of the bag.
Okay,
yes.
I didn't spoil
you didn't
anything.
Say anything that wasn't true.
Okay.
So.
Okay, because the last time you were here, I think it was just before there was a public announcement about your new opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah, I needed to let the board know and some of the members and stuff like that.
Right.
So that it's been done, and so now it's just getting things in place for the new person.
I can call you Short Timer Audra.
Yes.
But if folks haven't heard, you have taken a new position for another Chamber of Commerce in a warmer area of southern Arizona.
Yes, so I've taken a position. It's the community is called Marana. It's actually a town, the town of Marana in Arizona, which is just north of Tucson.
Okay.
So
Suburban Tucson, would you call it, or not necessarily?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, in fact, you can't. It's kind of like when you go from Farmington to Flora Vista or something like that.
It all rolls into to one kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But, well, congratulations. I know
Thank you.
it's a big change for you and your family, and I know you've heard it from everybody that you'll be missed, but I'm going to add my name to that.
Well,
that
thank
chorus
you.
of
Thank you.
people.
That means a lot, too. And people have been so nice. And it was a very, very hard decision. You know, because I do have the perfect life here. You know, people are great to me. I have a great job, a great home. This is a great community. But it was just time to take another step in, you know, my career and
Sure.
see what else was out there. So I'm excited for my new job, but I'm going to truly miss being a part of Farmington and all the people here.
Well, and you're not going to be too far away, so we could still maybe see you once in a while. You'll come back maybe for...
Absolutely.
I imagine you can't be away from Chile very often, very
No,
long.
no.
So we
yeah.
can see
and
you
my
back here in
parents
October.
still live here. My parents live here, so I'll be back to visit them. It's
Good.
only like a 7-hour drive, and so
Good. Good.
I will definitely be back.
Good to know. But on the chamber side, you are still the president and CEO of the Farmington Chamber of Commerce, and so you brought with you, as you do, all the information about what's been going on since we last gathered and spoke. And one thing, of course, is the wonderful time I had at the Christmas parade.
Yes, we had a great Christmas parade. The
was
weather was
warm.
perfect.
It was warmer than it usually is. I was really delighted.
There's a little chill in the air, but nothing too bad. You could stand out there and not freeze to death. And
Right.
It wasn't raining or snowing because they were kind of predicting that. It didn't start raining.
Didn't start till the next day.
Until the next day. So we were very blessed to have great weather. We had about 65 entries in the parade. And so it was a great parade. Thank you again for hosting and announcing for us. And we had some great new sidekicks this year.
I did. I had a couple of new
Catherine
sidekicks.
And Jen
from the United Way. That's right. We had a lot of fun doing that. So it was.
Yeah, it was a great parade.
You enlisted your board chair and his family to judge, Adam Kinney. So it was a great time on the reviewing stand this year.
Yeah. So lots of fun.
And lots of entries. It was a long parade. That's I think the biggest, is it not?
It is the biggest parade in San Juan County.
That's what I thought.
So.
You had 3 marching bands, and I lost count on the number of fire trucks in the parade. I lost count.
Yeah, San Juan County is the one that got to carry Santa, and they really brought their game.
Yes.
They have several districts in the county, so I think they brought all their trucks. I asked one of them, I said, well, what if there's a fire?
Somebody must have been back at the station.
They're like, oh, no, we're taking care of it.
They're covered. Okay, that's
I'm like, good, because,
Well, congratulations again to the chamber and the city. I know it takes a lot of team of people and volunteers to put it all together and make it seem like it goes seamlessly.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I have a great lineup crew that does a wonderful job. Again, as you mentioned, the city, the police were out there making sure everybody was safe. We had no incidents that happened. Also, the city helps, control the traffic by shutting down the streets, and they let us use the stand and the sound system and all of that. So it's a great partnership, and again, it takes the whole city to put it on. So lots of great entries. We had anything from nonprofit to commercial, and it's just a great way to promote what you have going on.
That's true. And of course, if you missed all the winners, I know there's a list on your website.
There
I think
is
you
a
put it on
list
Facebook too.
on the website. I did bring them a few.
Oh, you did?
If you
Okay.
did have
No,
time
tell
to
us. Yes,
go
we do.
through.
I'm sorry.
There are quite a lot of winners. When I got home that night, my husband's like, "Who are the winners?" I'm like, "Well, which category?"
Right. How much time do you have?
Yeah.
Are you getting ready for bed? Because this is going to take a while.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tell us. Yes.
So in our commercial motorized vehicle, third place was Wells Fargo Bank. Second place was Navajo Transition Energy Company. And then first place was For State Tire and Service. In our commercial performing group, third place was Unique Wellness Center. Second place was the Force 2.0. First place was Inspire Dance Academy. Commercial float vehicle group was third place Drake Well Service, second place Waste Management, and first place Hunstein Oil Company and FHS Cheer Group.
Okay. Right.
Commercial walking group, third place Pretty Pooch and Kitten 2, second place Mountain Dental, first place Skyview Eye Care. In our nonprofit motorized vehicle, third place Missionaries for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Second place, San Juan Shriner Company Club.
Right.
Company.
Well, they could be a company.
They could
but
be
they're
a company,
club.
but they are actually a club.
Yes.
First place, San Juan County Fire. Nonprofit performing group. Third place,
T-Snow Spas.
Yes, a middle school band. Second place, Shiprock Chieftain Band, and first place Shiprock High School Marching Band.
Okay.
I guess there's two different bands there.
Right.
Nonprofit Float, third place San Juan College. Yay. Second place New Life Farmington. First place Farmington Electric Utility. Nonprofit Walking Group, Miss New Mexico Latina. Second place Crown Point High School Color Guard. And first place Farmington High School Junior ROTC.
Okay. Wow. That is a lot. That's a lot of ribbons you're handing out after the parade.
And if you heard your name,
yeah,
and you haven't picked up your ribbon, you can pick them up at the chamber, too.
Okay.
We do have ribbons for all of our winners. Most of them have been picked up. Very excited to get those ribbons, but if you haven't, we still have them at the chamber.
Okay. Very good. Another successful parade.
Yes, yes.
So,
lots of great. And lots of new entries this year, too.
There were a lot of new ones, I noticed, so that's great.
Very exciting.
And of course, downtown will be transformed. I don't know if it'll be done by next Christmas parade. That's not your problem.
Well, no, but I think it's very exciting because, especially for you as the announcer.
Does that mean I'm coming back?
Well, I have this checklist.
Are you leaving instructions for the next person?
So I have this checklist for the Christmas parade, and I put on there contact announcers. I put Scott Michlin and Jenny Lee Ryan always do a great job. So I put there your name and number.
Okay.
So I hope that's okay.
It's not guaranteed, everybody. I just want to say that, but yes.
But anyway, what's nice, because I know you do a lot of other parades too, is that they're going to have a sound system downtown.
Right.
And so I think, whether you're down by Citizens Bank or Artifacts, you're going to be able to hear the whole parade too.
That's
instead
true.
of everyone, hustle and bustling by.
The same music
Orchard
and
Park.
announcing all up and down the street. So
Yeah, and we're going to be able to play music before.
that'll be great. That's true. We're getting a few messages from our viewers who are watching us. Hello from Aztec and from Farmington, from Tara and Yanaba. So thank you, folks, for watching and tuning in. If you have a greeting, a message to say hello to us this morning, please feel free to do that on our Facebook page. We will see it here. Also, if you have a message for Audra, who has announced her leaving of the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. This is happening in January?
Yeah, the end of January.
Okay. And so you can send a message or write a message, and we will see it here and be able to share that with her, because I know a lot of folks are probably sending you messages saying how much they're going to miss you.
It's been very nice.
And how much they appreciate all you've done for the Chamber. Because how long have you been with the Chamber now?
About 5.5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
That's a long time.
So, yeah.
So-
Lots of, great, best 5 years. So I've had a wonderful time.
That's
great.
great.
Leading the chamber, and we've had a lot of good things happen, and a lot of good change, and
Right.
growing different, segments of the chamber. So
Sure.
it's been a good run.
Well, that's great. Well, again, we're glad to see you. And again, there's East Aurora in New York, for heaven's sakes. That's
Someone in New York? Wow.
Yeah. I think she's
Good for them.
I know she's a friend of mine, so I
Okay.
appreciate her watching, and so thank you for tuning in, East Aurora, New York. Sherry, good to see you. Thank you very much. And maybe they have some snow there, because we don't have any here.
No, we don't.
So, yeah.
Which is, I'm okay with.
You're okay with that? That's right. That's true.
It's up north, though. I've seen
There's a little
lot of people
bit.
skiing.
That's
so,
true, and that's important. So
Yes.
we like it in the mountains because that's water in the summer.
Yes.
So
exactly.
snow all you want in the mountains.
Yes.
I'm all for it.
I'm
That's
fine
true.
with that. So.
Other stuff coming up. It's a holiday month, so things are a little maybe different this month, the normal chamber activities, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we have a lot of Christmas parties going on. We just did our business after hours
Right.
last Wednesday.
Right.
That's one of our largest ones because it's a food drive, and I think everyone gets excited about coming out, donating a bunch of food, getting together before the holidays. So that was hosted last Wednesday by Kaiser Millennium Levitt.
Right.
And Courtyard by Marriott and Remax of Farmington. So they did a wonderful job. Everyone came out. We actually received more food than we did last year. They weigh it by pounds.
Nice.
And then a lot of people donated money. So great support from our community for that. And a lot of our committees are having Christmas parties this month. So lots of fun going on.
Right.
But of course, we're still, accepting new members and renewing new members. And
That's right.
having lots of fun. And
Tis
getting
the
ready.
season for that.
Yes.
Yes.
Getting ready for our big annual banquet coming up.
Right. Very
In
good.
January.
We got the mayor's attention. Sorry to interrupt you, but Mayor Duckett hearts Audra Winters.
Oh, how nice. Thanks,
So
Nick.
thank you, Mayor Duckett. Thank you for watching this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Good
'cause I know
to
he's-
hear from you.
He's busy.
He
You
is
see
a
him
busy
everywhere.
guy. I know, right? I don't
You
know.
know.
I saw him like 2 different times yesterday, I think.
Yeah, and
And
he is always like, he never looks
I'm not a
tired.
stalker, Mayor, just so you know. It was a public event. I just want you to know. You'd be thinking, well, I only saw him once. That's creepy.
No, but he seems to be everywhere and really involved. So.
He is. That's very true. I'm sorry, and I interrupted you.
No,
but I wanted
it's
you to
fine. But
point
yeah,
out
the
that-
mayor is
Yeah,
actually
I know.
watching our show.
He
so.
is. I know. Very exciting. I'm going to sit up straight. But yes. But you were mentioning some of the Christmas parties and things like that the committees are having
Yes.
and other activities this month.
Yes, and we are looking. We just sent out our board notice, so we always welcome new board members in the beginning of the year. So we just sent that out, and so we've been getting nominations for that.
Very good. And the banquet is what you were talking
Yeah.
about
Oh,
too,
yes,
and
the
that
banquet, yes.
is what is coming up in January
So
that we need everyone to start buying tickets for because it's going to sell out. It always does.
It always sells out. This is my last big event, I guess.
Right.
Public event.
Garden Kempton's going to miss you.
Yay. Hi, Garden.
Thank you for watching. The banquet.
The
coming
banquet.
up.
Yes, thank you. I'm so glad everyone's on
Shiny
Facebook.
things, shiny things all over the
Squirrel.
studio this morning.
So the banquet's on January 18th, which is a Friday. And our annual banquet is really a time to recap on how the chamber did the previous year. Thank our outgoing chairman of the board, which is Adam Kinney.
Right.
And then welcome our new chairman of the board, which is Allison Davis with Marion Oil and Gas in Aspen Leaf.
Right.
And we also honor Citizen and Business of the Year, too. So
That's right. And you've got the nominations
We got
in
the
for those, so
nominations
there's
for
all
those.
these secret negotiations going on for
Exactly,
Citizen and Business of the Year, as
you know.
as I well know, right? Yes, exactly. The little white lies that start happening around this time of year from people that know what's happening, but
getting people there.
some of us are gloriously ignorant of what's happening. So yes,
Getting speeches written and all of that good stuff.
all of that good stuff. So it's a great event, but it does sell out. So I do want to remind folks that if you're considering going to the banquet, you do need to get your tickets probably before the new year, I would say.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely get it before the new year, just so you know when it's done and you have it on your calendar and you can start working on it. Our theme for the night, too, because you got to work on your outfit, is Havana Nights.
Oh, okay.
Too.
All right. So there you go, everybody. Okay. Very good.
So it should be a lot of fun. The committee does a great job of decorating and so forth, too. So,
Definitely.
But yeah.
Little cigar section for Havana
That would be
Nights?
nice.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I
Right.
don't smoke
It's at the country club, right? So we'll have to see.
We'll see if they let us have any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very good. It's a fun time. And again, big congratulations to all of the past Citizens of the Year and the Businesses of the Year. I'm honored to be part of that group. And
Well, and
so,
it's a great group too. Every year it gets harder and harder to choose.
well, I
and,
know when you pick me, because you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No, in fact, someone was like, "I can't believe he hasn't won before." I said, "No, it was definitely it was time too." And I'm glad he got the Citizen of the Year when I was the reign of the chamber and
Wow.
get to enjoy.
Thank you.
You
Get to
know
keep
that.
that little secret from me. Yes, and I still invite you back on the show. But that's true. So that's coming up in January.
In January. Yeah,
And of course, the board is busy looking for the new Audra Winters.
Exactly.
Right? Because
yeah.
the job has gone out to find someone. I don't know who they're going to find to fill your shoes. There's no one.
Oh, I think it'll be easy. So the job posted. It ended yesterday. So we have all the resumes. I sent them to the board, or the executive committee is
Right.
who the hiring committee is, and they're reviewing them, and we'll hopefully start taking interviews next week
Okay.
and get them on board sometime in January, so they can sit in with me, and I can hopefully show them a few
Little transition.
things. Yeah,
good.
exactly.
That would be
There's so
great.
many things behind the scene that you can't
Right.
write down everything.
That's
Making
true.
a nice manual for them, but there's just a few odds and ends that things always come up.
Of
so.
course. But very
That's the
exciting.
fun- That's the fun of the job, though.
That's
Always
true.
something new.
That is true. Well, if it's possible, and I'll talk to you about this too, maybe bring them in January.
Yes,
when we
yes,
have our
I'm
spot,
hoping.
if you're still around,
Exactly.
and
I'm
if they've
hoping
made a
to come
decision,
in
we
and
have someone.
Introduce them to the community.
Right.
The radio community and the Facebook community, and
And everybody,
Get
the
'em on
YouTube
board
community. Exactly. There you go.
so very excited.
Very good. Hello from Durango. I think Catherine Zaharko.
Yeah, hi, Catherine.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Again, for our viewers who are watching, wondering where we're getting all these names from, we're seeing them on the screen as they type in from our Facebook page. So it's great to see everybody commenting and knowing how much you'll be missed. And you know that already. But
Yeah, no, I'm going to miss you guys too. So
Right.
it's a hard decision.
I do want to talk about the holiday season and why it's so important to buy local.
Okay.
Right?
Most definitely.
Because this is the time of year when we spend a lot, we tend to spend more than usual on the holidays, and I think a lot of folks consciously really need to think about buying locally and not just going online, and a lot of us do that because I know it's very
Well,
easy,
it's
and
very easy, and I know people are busy, and you get home, you're exhausted, whether it be from work or handling the kids or just life in general.
Right.
So yeah, pop on because you get those daily emails, which sometimes are kind of annoying. But anyway, those daily emails from people saying, "Oh, this is the best sale. This is the," but why it's important to shop local, and I know a lot of businesses are really especially here locally, are really trying to satisfy the customer's needs and wants here too.
Right.
So, posting different hours, some are staying open later or opening earlier, having those sales and trying to get the products that people have been asking for too.
Right.
So I've noticed that too, because I'll walk into a store and I'll be like, wow, how did they know I wanted that?
That's true. Well, a lot of things they have that you can't find maybe online, very unique items, another thing of shopping locally, but yeah, it's really important. And a lot of it too is just how the money stays in the community. That's another good point of this from
huge thing too.
Economics, right? I mean, when you spend with even the difference between a big box store that's local and a mom and pop store that's local, more of your money stays in the community when you shop with the mom and pop store.
Exactly. Yeah. So definitely support your mom and pop stores. Whether it be, a gift for yourself.
Right.
Well, and that's
Which some of us do all the time.
Well,
yeah.
This is the time of year, too, that people just buy more.
Right, they buy more, right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Whether it be food or presents or whatever it may be, household needs. This is just the time that they buy more because that's when you have the different items out. Like there's certain things I like, but I know I'm going to wait till Christmas because I'm going to get a gift set or, whatever it may be, or food items that we don't normally have. Like fudge.
Right.
You usually can't find that at the store.
That's true.
So definitely buying local because your tax dollars stay here and help the improvement of the city too. And also you're helping to employ people locally. So, they don't have to move away or shut their business too. I know a lot of businesses, whether they run on a calendar year for their fiscal year or not, this is their break-even point is during these holiday seasons, whether or not they're going to keep their business open for the next year.
Very true. You have a message from Vince Moffett from Basin Healthcare, and we appreciate you watching this morning, Vince, and of course talking about the support of local businesses, which is what the Chamber does. That's in your bylaws, I think. That's what you do. Right.
Well, and you also think about, like even when you go get your hair cut, if you get it cut here locally, I know it's sometimes fun, if you're out with your friends, if you take a trip to Albuquerque or Santa Fe or something like that, a girls' weekend, to go get a pedicure or, whatever it may be. But really stop and think, come back here and do those things. Or plan a girls' weekend here, buy your vehicles here because those tax dollars stay here.
Right.
As Vince popped up, buying anything.
Sure.
Really you want to make sure that you're buying locally and also supporting your local nonprofits this time of year too. So when you're thinking about giving, I know a lot of people already give to their church and already give to a lot of our nonprofits, but this is the time of year you're going to get from our national associations and so forth, wanting money. So
that's true.
And it's, of course you want to help your national cancer societies and things like that too. But really stop and think about, is the money helping someone here locally?
That's true. Very good point. And I know I saw a post, I think it was maybe the Downtown Association, talking about maybe picking 3 local businesses and spending $50 at each of them this holiday season, and how much, if everyone did that, how much of a difference that would make in the community. And that's some of the things that you're talking about, I think, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And that's not a lot of money necessarily.
It just has to be a business here locally.
Right. And again, a lot of our communities, the county and the cities, and this includes Aztec and Bloomfield, they rely on those gross receipts taxes that come from the sales of these items that we're talking about. And when that takes place within the city limits, that's why those cities get those benefits from those taxes that we all pay.
Exactly, yeah, because my mother's the worst about shopping online, which I'm sure it's easy for her. It's hard for her to get out and stuff. But I say, how is that UPS guy going to get down the road if there's no money to pay for the road? So,
well, that's true.
Yeah. So
good point.
We got to support our UPS people too. But if there's no roads,
right. And that's what those tax dollars help to support is those maintenance on roads and things like that. So
exactly.
Very good point. Anything else coming up that we should be aware of
we
with the
do
Chamber?
have our health fair coming up at the end of the month.
At the end of January. Right.
Next year.
Thank you. That's true.
And we'll talk about it more in January too, but just
okay.
If there's any people that are in the health and wellness business and that are interested in being part of the health fair, we are taking vendor applications right now, too.
Okay.
So it's all online, or you can give the chamber a call. And that event's happening January. It's the last Saturday in January.
Okay.
So January 26th from 10 to 1 at the new renovated Civic Center.
Which is beautiful, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
I checked it out, Festival of Trees, and it's gorgeous,
Yeah,
right?
it's nice. I'm like, oh, gosh, I'm surprised they're letting us in.
Right, no. Well, it looks great.
I promise not to mess up anything.
And the exterior looks great, too. The landscaping that they've done to kind of open up that space out in front is
I think
wonderful.
We're going to have a lot of fun events out there.
Yes. I know a lot of folks have been very appreciative that they kept the apple tree sculpture.
Yes,
that
I've been
was
seeing
there
lots of posts
for the longest time, and it just got moved. And I think, and I need to do some research on this too, but I think the lights in the trunk of the tree that have been burned out from years and years and years are now restored and lit up once again, and so it looks really, really cool.
I didn't know if that was a new thing or not, because I'm like, I don't remember those lights. But
yeah, I think it's new. I think it was originally designed with them, and then over the years they just stopped working, and so
well, nice. Well,
I think
fancy.
they've been able to reconnect them or
Yeah.
do whatever they had to do. But it looks like from the glass that was in the trunk, it was always designed to be lit from behind. So
Great.
the
Well, and I
pictures
know a
I've
lot
seen
of
look
people do
great.
their Christmas pictures there.
Yeah.
Or
Well, now
even-
of course it's really dressed up with all the holiday lights and everything else. So
now's the time.
it looks really good. Very good. Anything else that's happening? You had some lunch and learns earlier in the month, right? And some
Exactly,
other
yeah.
regular events.
Regular events that are happening. We're always out doing ribbon cuttings, and we're always, doing lunch and learns and keeping everything rolling. So business as usual, even though there's going to be some changes happening after the first of the year. Change is always good. I'm excited to see who they bring in and all that they can accomplish. We have great chamber members, and I thank everyone for their membership. We have great volunteers and a great community. So I think, they're going to have an easy time. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, too.
Well, it looks like you always look like you're having a lot of fun no matter what you're doing, when it's trying to juggle a parade or anything else that's happening. But I know that the chamber is supported by, really, it's the memberships and the fundraising, the few fundraising events that you do throughout the year, and that's really where your budget comes from, right?
Exactly.
It's all membership driven.
It's all membership driven. A lot of people think that we're a part of the city. We work really well with the city. We love the city. We work really well with the Convention and Visitors Bureau, work really well with economic development, the college, the schools. We work really well, but we are an independent, and we're nonprofit, and so our membership is really where what keeps the chamber running. We do host great events, which bring in some revenue for us, but when it comes right down to it, it's our membership, too. We offer all kinds of advertising for our members, which they pay for, but it's very affordable too. So again, when you're looking at advertising, yeah, it's great to use a lot of the big ones because you're going to get a larger reach. But if you really want to do business-to-business advertising, look to the chamber to do that.
That's true.
We have a great network of members out there wanting to support other members.
Sure, and that's why KSJE is a member of the Farmington Chamber of Commerce, and we appreciate all the things the Chamber does for us and all the other Chamber members who we encourage to support this radio station. There are many ways to do that. Looks like there's an FYP party tonight.
Yes.
Farmington Young Professional.
Yes, we do have a party tonight.
We'll see.
We do, yes. So I try to get all dressed up for that.
There you go. So, wonderful. Yeah. Well, Audra, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. It's always so much fun, and I wish you and the audience out there a very Merry Christmas, and great things are happening for 2019. Too.
Same to you and to your family, and I know we'll see you again before you go, we won't say see ya until next time.
Until next time.
Okay.
And you never know when I might just pop in.
You're always welcome. You know that, so that's okay. Audra Winters, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Happy New Year. We'll see you in January.
Yes.
All right. That's my guest, Audra Winters, everyone, from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce here on KSJE. And back with more in just a moment. As I mentioned earlier, we had a watch party here at San Juan College last night with Chevelle Shepard with a very special guest at the end of that party, and you'll be able to see that when we come back in just a moment here on KSJE. The time is 8:38.
China's live streaming economy is huge, lucrative, and kind of dystopian. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace Tech, demystifying the digital economy. I'm Molly Wood.
Marketplace Tech is supported by Amazon Web Services. Over 1 million customers use AWS's cloud tools, functionality, and experience to dream big and build fast. Learn more at awsishow.com. And by Baird, celebrating 100 years of financial partnerships with individuals, businesses, communities, and institutions. More information is available at baird100.com.
In the U.S., would-be internet stars turn to YouTube, Twitch, or Instagram. In China, it's all about live streaming. And the biggest live streaming platform is called YY, where creators sing or tell jokes to an audience that pays them directly in the form of digital gifts. Top streamers can make $100,000 a month or more, and lots of people now want in on the action. A new documentary about China's live streaming economy is in some U.S. theaters now. It's called People's Republic of